4, 3, 2, live.
You're now watching two old farts making noises.
Dude, that is awesome. That intro, that's awesome. I like that. That's very cool. And I'm very excited that
Well,
this is a new show
a
that
new
we're going
show,
to have here
another new show, Stephen. Another new
uh,
show on the
twice a month.
entertainment channel.
Ooh, we have an
Yes.
entertainment channel. We are
Yeah.
growing in leaps and bounds to our 12 global fans. They don't even know
Yeah.
what to do with themselves. We're better than the cable company. I'm just saying.
That's how it is. That's how it
I
is.
think
And
so.
we're back in Belgium with our favorite artist, Rusty.
Yeah.
As far as I understand, what Rusty wants to do is I think he's going to be with us a couple of times a month,
Yeah. And
and
he's
he's
gonna be
gonna
like a Bob Ross. He's gonna paint. I think today say the landscape. I don't know if he was pulling our leg or not. So I'm
yeah.
excited about this because he'll be here twice a month. So people that want to learn to paint, they can now watch it with Rusty. So this is very exciting. So
Yeah, and the fun thing about this is that Rusty's, really talented at what he does, and he's
yep,
sharing this with everybody. If you go online and you want to go on one of these art courses, you're going to pay a small fortune for it.
that's right.
But we like to support anybody who's interested in art and doing art. So thank you to Rusty for putting this together for us. So yeah, Bob
Yeah.
Ross, we'll leave
Bob's
him to
dead.
our yeah, we'll leave him to our IP, and we'll go on to our own VIP, which is Rusty.
And there he is, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey
Rusty,
guys.
how you
Hi,
doing?
Hey.
Rusty.
Hey. So we're gonna
And
do a landscape today.
okay. And as you can tell, he's
Uh
already started. It's blank. No, I'm just kidding. It's snowing. It's a snowing landscape.
no, I think we're gonna do because it's cold here in Belgium, so we're gonna do a little bit like an ocean view,
Oh,
I
nice.
think. Ocean view with yes, it's tropical.
Okay.
Let's do some tropical. All right. So let's do a
Uh,
first is can you see the color guys? The
Yes, we
color
can
yeah,
see
here
the
is
color.
yeah.
titanium white, emerald green, Turkish blue. This one is hooker's green, and
Ooh,
this one is
wait.
French.
You should use a lot of Hooker's green. I'm just saying. But anyway, that's just me.
This is aquamarine French, and my favorite ivory black.
Cool.
All right, so
Okay.
let's
And
do the
are
yes
we painting? Oh, we are. We're not with a palette. With a paintbrush.
with the
Okay.
paintbrush. So let's start with the sky then. Eh? The
Okay.
sky is always the
So
best. You go
yeah.
with titanium white, put a
Can
little
you
bit
just
oil on it.
take us through the steps, and Rusty, for somebody who's never
All
done
right.
this before?
I've never done this before. I never done a landscape. That's a little bit
Well,
challenging for
you've
me. So
but
I
you've
never
painted
done
before. A lot of people are a bit intimidated about
uh
starting to paint. So
Yeah.
a landscape. I haven't done a landscape actually.
So what's the first thing too? Did you prime the canvas or is this priming the canvas now?
This prime already.
Okay.
So this just I don't know really. It's my first time to do a landscape, man. I don't really do landscape, so it's
All right.
challenging a little bit. So
So everybody that's going to do a landscape that's watching this, the first thing you do is you get your white paint and you now paint the
titanium,
background.
yeah. This, well, some people like it white, but I like it gray. So
Okay.
it's more because it's white. I don't feel like no, it's too white.
Okay.
No, this is
Yeah.
our cloud. I see our sky,
Okay.
and we mix a little bit of aquamarine blue. So this is gonna be this is my first time, you guys, doing this. So we will see what's gonna happen.
But for the people
I
that are watching, it's going to be their first time too, most likely. So they're going to kind of take lessons from you here, like a Bob Ross.
no, not really, because I hate. painting clouds, man. That's my weakness.
So why are you painting clouds then if you hate that? Did you say clowns or clouds?
Clouds, it's clouds.
Okay.
It's for like, I want to challenge myself sometimes. You know, it's good to challenge
Okay.
yourself. And it's gonna be live, so it's gonna be worse, embarrassing. So
I was just gonna say, yeah, we're not. This doesn't get edited, so this is it, man. However it is, it is.
I know. But I do my best, bro. I do
I
my
have no
best.
doubt.
Is it look like a cloud to you guys or a sky? Nah.
It looks
Yeah.
like there's some
Okay.
clouds there.
Yeah.
Let's
It's
see. All right.
well, like I said at the beginning of the show, it's hope you're going to share all these. I mean, it's a journey for you, this one, and I think a lot of people are intimidated about painting. You know,
Right.
where do I
Yes.
start, and what does it look like when I'm finished, and
Yeah,
you
but
just said
yeah.
yourself, you haven't done a landscape, hey, so let's paint one. So that's a lesson
All
for
right.
everybody.
There's always a challenge, you know. But the more you do it, for me, I think the more you do it, the more hours you put on it, the more you're gonna get better. It's like everything about painting and yeah. All right, this is blue. Guys, you guys can keep talking. I'm really focused
I'm
here.
en-
So
I'm enjoying the painting thing here. So
Yeah,
I think it's
that's,
very cool.
and do a little bit here, a little bit.
David, we're gonna have. I read yesterday that Mickey Mouse is gonna be in the open public market, the old Mickey Mouse cartoons, because it's past its like whatchamacallit, it's
was that
patent and trademark.
75 years or
75
something?
years,
Or
yeah, the original
yeah.
Steamboat Willie. So everybody at Disney apparently is having a heart attack. So when I'm watching him paint that, this is what's making me think of. It's like somebody's going to be having a heart attack. So about that, I like this stuff. Look,
Yeah.
see, I can see there's clouds and there's stuff going there. See, it's a beauty. We have to get like some good Benny Hill music here.
Yes.
So we have to. That's where it was leading with this. We have to find public domain music. So
Yeah,
when
man.
Rusty
Yeah.
paints, we can paint with some public domain music.
Yeah, well, that's quite possible. I think I took all the music off, but
We'll have to find
I
public
can
domain.
I should be able to add some stuff.
There you go.
So,
This is when he's painting, it'll be very cool. And the unfortunate part is this won't be a podcast. This is only a visual, but it's very cool.
Yeah.
So now, what are you doing there with the line?
That's our horizon. This
Very
is-
nice. Okay.
We're gonna do our horizon, so we know where it stops and started. So
Very cool.
this is a small brush.
Right. I knew a girl
You know,
that used
guys,
to say that.
There's a surprise again here in the middle, eh?
There's a surprise in the middle.
Yes. David's
it's
gonna
not
like
what
this one.
It's another one of Rusty's surprise paintings, I think. So
Yes, yeah, that's what I like to do every time. The surprise picture, no, behind the picture.
We know. We remember. That's why I'm excited when the one that you did for us gets here. So I
This
showed
one
that
is
to
gonna be.
everybody.
I think David's gonna like this one.
All right. He's already primed it.
Where's is the
Yeah.
horizon? Ooh.
but it's difficult, you see, because I've been a fan since the first time I saw your stuff, Rusty. So it's it's
Yeah,
I like
man.
all the
Thank
I
you,
like
thank
all
you.
the stuff you. I remember the first thing I saw that you did was the lady standing next to the Porsche.
Ah, yeah. I sold
And
that
that
one
was the
for.
one. Yeah, you sold that one. Yeah, I
cheap.
remember because I kept saying to you, can I use the image? You said no, I've sold it.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
But that one
but,
is. I sold it for a really cheap price, actually. It was a big
Oh.
painting, huh?
yeah,
I
it
was.
was, yeah.
I was a little bit. I regret it a little bit because it was like a 2 meter painting, and I just
Wow.
sold it for 500 euro. And
Wow.
and I had a lot of offer after I sold it to my own old boss. So I'm like, never mind.
So what kind of Porsche did you put in that painting? Did you put in like a Carrera GT or just like a 911?
Old timer, like old Porsche actually.
Like a
Yeah.
911.
Yeah, 911.
Yeah, it's something. I think yeah.
It was sky blue, wasn't it? Sky blue you painted, I think.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, well, sky blue is yeah.
Yeah, I've got that image somewhere, Stephen. I'll because
Yeah, it'd be cool.
I did.
Well, there's
So
only one
I'll send-
Porsche that I like. There's a 914 Spider that I like, and I keep vacillating. But the real Porsche I like is the Carrera GT, and there's
Oh
8
man,
available for
cool.
sale. So I'm vacillating with that as well. So that's why I do like
Yeah.
Porsche. Like I like cars that people can't have, and so
Yeah.
you can drive them. But I don't mean that in a bad way. Like I'm not. It's like I just like cars that when you drive them, you don't see like the problem with like a Porsche in general is everybody has a Porsche, and where I came from in Palm Beach, everybody had a Ferrari, a Lamborghini, a McLaren, a Bugatti. So like seeing these cars, and then when I would go to LA and Beverly Hills, it's like you see a dime a dozen. So I like the supercars that are like 20 plus years old because I find that when you drive one or you have it, nobody has seen it. So it's not more, and some of them they're so cool that people don't even know what they just look like a car, and you can just drive it and nobody cares. So
Yeah, man, it's very
gotta add
expensive
stuff.
to have that car.
Yeah, it's expensive to have everything. So
Yeah, in America, it's not that expensive, probably. Yeah? I think.
nah, it's still
Amer-
expensive to have cars and whatever here because at the end of the day, you still have to
Yeah,
like if there's a maintenance, you still got to pay for the clutch, and you still got to pay for
yeah,
this, and you got to still pay for
that's
that.
true.
So
That's true.
small mortgages.
But
So
I think it's cheaper than America than here in Europe. Here in Europe,
maybe.
it's cheaper because my aunt here there they have 3 cars, and here in Europe, if you have 3 cars, you gotta be a lawyer or something, or really,
Drug dealer, sure, got it.
uh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really
politician.
expensive in Europe.
Yeah. No, here we give them away. Yeah, you throw the car and the keys in the street and people take it. So that looks like a UFO in that cloud.
Yeah, I see it. Where this side?
Yeah,
This one?
yeah, it looks like a little UFO. See the lizard people. We were talking about conspiracy theories on a show that'll air on Monday. So I knew they were
Ah.
lizard people.
I'm a bit concerned though, Stephen. Have you been to the doctor about your vacillations? Because it sounds like
Actually, on
sounds like
March
you
1st, I go to my doctor for my vacillation. Yes, I'm very excited.
because it's I'll be a bit concerned about you, mate, if you're suffering from vacillations.
Well, that's what I said to that girl. I said, "Hey, no more vacillation." So there you go. So, this is very pretty. I
Alright.
like this.
It looks like a sky, right?
It looks like a sky
All right.
or a big shark. Either way. No, I'm just kidding. It looks like a sky.
It looks like a sky. Now let's do the water. And then
Okay.
the water. Oh man, wait. Brushes it.
So like
Let's
when you
use emerald
do,
green.
you're using them.
Yes.
Okay. So like when you prime the canvas before you started painting, how did you prime the canvas? Or does
Just
the canvas come primed?
gesso. A gesso. It's gesso. And only use because I have extra wall paint.
Okay.
We just have wall paint. You can use it. It's gesso. It's just make. It's gesso. Yeah. It's water. It's a water paint actually.
Okay, cool.
We call it again. Water paint something or yeah. This is what I use because I have an leftover from when I paint the house.
Gotcha.
It's the same thing, man.
I like it. It's like, listen, I
Same
paint the
thing.
house, got some paint left over. We're gonna do it. And for everybody watching, if you want Rusty, he's gonna be on. I think it's every other Wednesday, if you will, or the first Wednesday and the last Wednesday, or the second Wednesday and the last Wednesday of every month. If you guys want Rusty to do this live, you can actually ask questions. You can leave your comments in the comment section. Also subscribe and like, but you can in the comment section go, we want to do this live. Then we'll do it live. So as he paints something, if you have a question, you can ask, or if you're painting something and you have a question, he can answer it for you. So keep that
I think
in
it's
mind.
important that you have to subscribe because if not, you can't add the comments to the show underneath. So that's important.
Oh, there you go. Double-edged sword.
I've got a surprise for you, Stephen. Okay. So here we go. Look, just found this.
Oh, that's an old 911. That's a beautiful Porsche. The girl's cute too, but the Porsche, that's like,
Yeah,
there
that's
you
nice
go.
Porsche, man.
That's a
It's
that's
really
an
nice
older.
Porsche.
That's like a 1970 something Porsche.
Yeah, it's an old timer.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Oh man, whew. Bring back. Oh.
There you go.
The first time I saw that Rusty, I thought, this is a guy who paints stuff that I really like.
And that one is acrylic. I use that one as
Excuse
acrylic.
me.
Normally
Well,
I use yeah.
no,
I
go
didn't
ahead.
use acrylic more.
I think
And
David
it
just
looks,
liked it because the girl's garter is showing. That's all.
yeah, man, really, it's nice, man. Bring back memory, man.
Very nice. That's an old school
Yeah,
Porsche.
Yeah.
yeah. I
But
regret
the
it.
reason why the reason why I thought about that, one was because, as I say, it was the first time that I had seen Rusty's art was this particular one on Facebook, which he shared. And then the other thing was, of course, is the blue that he's using for the sky
Right.
immediately reminded me of the Porsche because, but like say it's sold, but I'm sure if there's anybody out there who wants to have, their favorite car painted in Rusty style, it's I'm sure he's
With
up
house
for
paint.
a commission.
No. So you can use the house paint that's left over. Come on.
Yeah,
So
man.
you got to
We're
be
not
careful
rich,
when you say
man.
paint. You paint cars, so you mean like a painting, because what people do now instead of painting cars, like the physical car, they wrap them.
Oh no, I meant a painting
The
of
painting.
a car.
Yeah. So you can
Yeah.
commission Rusty to paint a car and a girl with garters. There you go.
Mm,
Don't tell your wife.
That
I'm writing
blue,
your
the
name
color
down.
of the car, the blue color of the car, really. I think I tested 10 types of blue, light blue,
Wow,
for that car.
that's a
It
beautiful
doesn't.
picture.
Yeah, but
Yeah, man. It's a.
the nice thing for all those people outside of the US, they're actually called suspenders, which makes it even more exciting.
Oh,
So,
you mean the garter?
yeah.
Okay, they're called
Stocking,
suspenders. Really?
stockings and suspenders because the stocking suspends, obviously.
Yeah. See here, they call that stock. They call that stockings in thigh high thigh high stockings and a garter.
Yeah.
Apparently, we are not
Oh,
fashion
man.
experts, but there you go.
No, we're not. We're not. We just know which color Porsches that we like. You would see.
I know. So it's
But
very
anyway,
pretty, and the reflection. So it's very cool.
yeah, we're just digressing a little bit from Rusty because, as I say, it's the blue that set me off.
Very nice. Oh, look at that! There's a sky and an ocean.
I think it's
See,
the ocean
if
is a
this
little bit. Yes,
a little bit
it's a
a little bit
shallow
green.
water.
If this was the 70s, we'd put a shark in it and play the music down on.
Oh yeah. We can put a shark in it.
No,
Listen, in your world, this is your painting.
and
All
now
right.
George Spielberg and George Williams or whoever the conductor is of or whoever
Just
wrote
put
the
a
Star
little
Wars
waves here.
Jaws theme is going to
Was
now
it John
want royalties.
John Williams? Was that the guy?
John
who did the
Williams,
music?
there you go. John Williams is going to be calling and going, "Hey, where's my royalty for the dun
Yeah.
dun 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 dun."
Yeah, I
guess
can
it's
remember
20 seconds.
going to the cinema and listening to people screaming and stuff. But if you watch it today on the TV, you think, oh,
It's funny. Now,
But
here's what I'll tell you.
it's-
It's really funny. I saw it on a Friday night, and the next day I had my first scuba diving class in the ocean.
okay.
So that was very interesting. I was all of like 13 or 14 years old, and I was like, this sucks. And the
Yeah,
instructor was
is that
like,
something
relax.
that you need when you live in New York, Stephen? You need to be able to scuba dive. Is that?
I just thought it was cool, so I learned to scuba dive, and I also had my pilot's license when I was 16.
Okay.
Whoa. You know how to
Just,
fly a plane, Stephen?
Yeah, fly a plane. Yeah, whatchamacallit. I started when I was 15, and then at 16 you can get a pilot's license back in the day. So I did that, and I went to a place called Flight Safety in Vero Beach and got my multi-engine rating and did a whole bunch of stuff one summer, and there you go. I used to be able to fly an airplane and scuba dive. Who knew?
Whoa.
No, but
Nice,
obviously not at the same time.
No, you try not to do that at the same time. It's very detrimental to your health. And then what I
Yeah.
learned after all of that, which was fun to do, golf was just more relaxing, and I could smoke a cigar and have a scotch and not really worry about the world.
Yeah.
Where when I was
Well, I
flying
suppose
back in
if
the day,
you-
there was no computers, so you had to worry.
Yeah, I'm sure you could have a scotch and a cigar in an airplane, but scotch and cigar, the scuba diving, slightly
I was
more
seeing right
complicated.
away that just didn't work for me. So I was
Yeah.
like, that's not going to work. But in the airplane you could, but I wouldn't. But back in the day when I flew, you had to use, there was a flight calculator that was manual, this big thing that you would turn, and everything was done. You had to do it all on your own. There was no real computers back then. Like you didn't punch it in like today, you punch in a computer and it tells you go here, make a left, and make a right. Back then, you had to like use landmarks, time and speed, which is very cool. But you
Is
know,
it is
it
that
was
is that when you were friends with the Wright brothers? Is that around about
the
that
Wright
period in
brothers
your
and I
life?
were very, very close, and they had
Yeah.
a sister, and she was a wonderful girl.
Yeah.
It was a whole thing. So yeah, if it wasn't for me, Kitty Hawk would have never happened. But isn't I think there's somebody in Scandinavia or something that says that they flew before the Wright brothers. There was a whole controversy a few years ago with
Oh,
the
that's
Wright brothers were the
probably
first of flight or
true.
not. But then if you go back to the lizard people conspiracy, people were flying around 10,000 years ago. And if you read the Indian book, the Racha or Rasi or whatever, it talks about a flying battle. So
That's
it
right.
depends depends
Spaceships.
what history you're going with.
Yeah. Yeah. UFOs.
So
We're back to them again. I
UFO,
knew. I knew.
I
I knew eventually that one of our shows would end up, and now of course we're doing an art. We're doing an art show with Rusty, and still the
and you
lizards.
see that cloud? The
The,
cloud looks like a big UFO. That's what got me going. So there you have it.
so yeah, there you go.
I like
we,
that
we,
cloud.
we, we'll put an UFO here for sure.
See, this is the
But
wonderful
see,
thing for all those people who are watching this. As I say, we
right?
will next time. My apologies. Great tip from Stephen. Guys, this is our first Rusty Art show. So
Yep.
then the next one we do will have some really soothing music.
Ooh,
Is it like
So
that?
that
Hey,
so
it
that you can
does. It look like
actually
a. It looks like a. It looks like a thumb.
a thumb is good. Not often you see a thumb in a cloud. So,
yeah.
well,
Well,
not only that,
there
but
are
if we do the show live and people have questions for him, we can actually read the questions and say, "Hey," and that'll be good. So I think so. I think Rusty, when is your next show with us? So if people go, they want to watch you live, we can tell them when the show
uh,
is. When are we
uh,
doing our
I
show?
wanted to do it like every first week of the month. It's
Okay.
best for me. First week of
So
the month, Wednesday or like first Wednesday of the month.
okay,
Is
we
it
can
okay?
do
Or
that. Yeah, sure. So the
yeah,
next
are
yeah,
you
show
doing
it's,
it?
then would be
Are you
on the
doing it once a
whatchamacallit.
month, Rusty, with us now? Or are you doing it twice a
uh,
month?
once a month for the start for once a month because I have
Okay.
found a work again. I have to go to find a I have to find a work for now.
He has to find
And I have
a real
a
gig.
real job. Yeah, because it's not paying much, man. Because yeah,
How about
that's
the
what.
next show? How about the next show we do on the 5th of, hold on a minute. No, I take that back. I'm in the wrong month. So let's see. So why don't we do the next show? Let's see, there's February. No, how about we do the next show on the 8th of March, which will be a month from today.
8th March. Which day is that?
It's Wednesday, the 8th of the March,
All
8th
right,
of March.
all right.
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
So if anybody's watching and they would like to see us live, please make a note. And Rusty will be back on the 8th of March. And
Yeah.
on the 8th of
Yeah.
March, we will do a live show. If we have
And
enough
if you
people
want
that say it.
to put questions before the show as well, you'll have to subscribe, because if not, you can't leave comments in the comment on
Correct.
the YouTube channel. So subscribe to the Two Old Farts channel. Leave whatever message it is for Rusty. If not, when the show's happening next month, we'll go live, and then again, you'll have to subscribe in order to make your comments valid, because we won't be able to see them otherwise.
There you go. And then this way we can do it if we get enough people that say, and enough people to us is like 5. So if 5 people say they want to see it live, we'll do a live show on the 8th.
All right. Little
So
bit bird here. Okay. There's our UFO here.
Well, as they're unidentified flying objects, firstly, nobody knows what they look like. So whatever you're going to post is
except the
cool.
lizard people, David. The lizard people know what they look like. Okay.
Yeah, but they're not telling us, Stephen. While they are in a roundabout sort of a way, because they have their own TV station called History Channel, it would seem, because
Apparently, yes.
you know, that what between them and Hitler documentaries, it wouldn't exist. But yeah, it's so
Wait,
yeah.
guys.
It was an Ancient Aliens. That's the one that I stumbled upon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that.
It's,
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
You know what?
Well,
We're
it will
missing
be.
something.
Yeah, it will be until he sets fire to it, because that's what he wanted to do with the last one he painted for us, Stephen.
Well, yeah, that's why we were like, we'll take that and it'll be here safe in our studio.
Put the sun here. Wait.
Very pretty. See, I think if
Really?
when we do this live and there's people that can ask questions, they'll be like, so what are you doing here and how do you do this? And then Rusty can actually answer them and talk to it. With us, we're just fascinated that he's painting it live and it looks beautiful and he's doing it like, in 30, 40 minutes.
Yeah. To get to sort of anywhere near this sort of level, I'd be like weeks and throwing lots of stuff away. And because the reason why I like art so much is because I can only draw two lines together, and that's about it. And I'm not blessed with being able to do it, and that's the wonderful thing I think about when people who have art and people like Rusty who actually want to share it with us as well.
So Rusty, why are you doing this, the brush stroke with the sun? Is that just making it like
Making that blend to the painting. Just make it a little bit not too sharp, because
right.
Just blend it to the
hazy.
painting.
Okay.
The hazy, so it looks like a little bit real. I think it's okay, right?
That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Wow, half an hour in and he's painted something already, Stephen.
I know.
But I'd still be getting the tins off the lid.
I was just going to say, if I was doing it, I'd still be trying to figure out which way the canvas goes on the easel. So
yeah.
that's
right.
beauty. You got to love something like that.
All right, I think we're finished, you guys.
Look at that.
Wow.
Bob Ross, eat your heart out. Well, he can't. But anyway, we have Rusty. So Rusty Haze is his on Instagram and everywhere, but here he's on our channel. So once a month,
All right.
next show will be
So
March
guys, you wanna open the surprise?
Oh, there's a surprise. Okay, let's open the surprise. This will be good.
Rusty, before you open the
Yes.
surprise, can you bring the cam or the painting a little
closer?
bit nearer to the camera?
Yep.
Yeah, so have a good look at it. Just swing it around a bit.
All right. Wait.
There you go. Oh, gorgeous. Look how beautiful that is.
Wow.
That's beautiful. That really is absolutely, yep. That is absolutely gorgeous.
Half an hour ago, it was a blank canvas. Huh?
That's right.
Oh, guys, let's open the gift or the surprise.
There's the surprise.
Oh, is he going to set fire to it again? Do you think?
I don't think no. He's taking. There's something underneath again. It's probably the picture we took of you, David, on the bearskin rug.
That one. You promised not to publish that, Stephen, after I paid you all that money.
Listen, I'm making a shitload of money with that on TikTok right now. So.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Uh-oh. Could be. What do we have?
Wait.
He painted over the thing that kept the surprise to be the surprise. Oh, an unveiling. David, this could be your blue Porsche. Oh, there we go. A cigar. Gotta love that. That's a beauty. That's a beauty. That's
a round of applause. A round of applause for
that is a beauty. Yes. Now that. So we're all clear. Now that is a work of art. That's a beauty, my friend. That's a beauty.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Like it? You like it? All right.
Are you kidding? It's got a cigar. Of course I like it. That's awesome.
Yes. Yeah, it looks good.
It's very good. what kind of cigar are they smoking there?
They didn't put the name of the cigar, so
That's okay. Very,
it looks
that's very,
good.
very cool.
Rusty, you know you have to sign these, don't you? Because
Oh
somebody's
yeah,
going to
of
want
course,
this.
no problem, no problem. Wait,
Somebody's going to want this. Or is it one you're going to put in your show? Because that's coming up again.
sure. Okay, it's just a small painting, so they just
I love the way he signs the stuff. He just sprays it. But the good thing
Yes.
is he actually, on the one that we got sent to us, he actually signed and stuff from the back and put the show number and whatever. By the way,
Yeah.
today is show 101.
101 already.
Okay.
Put a
Yeah.
show on
Yeah.
So
it. Put the name on it.
yeah. Yeah.
This is,
Have
I'm
you got a
so,
name? Have you got a name for it, Stephen? Or this is just show 101?
Hey,
well, it's going to be
Cigar
Rusty
101.
Art. It's Two Old
Rusty
Farts
Art
presents
10
Rusty Art.
101.
all right.
Number
101
101. Rusty,
show.
it's yeah,
All right.
and you're calling it Rusty Art. So it's going to be
Yeah.
it's our 101st show with Rusty Haze, and it's Rusty Art. That's beauty.
Show
So the
101,
best
right?
thing, the best thing about this is if someone buys this, or if it ends up back here in the United States, which it might after the show, if nobody buys it, the provenance for this stuff is awesome. No one can ever say it's not an original because really all you have to go is to our YouTube channel and you can literally see the art. It's like, really, he painted it, and either you bought it at a show or whatever. But there you go. That's absolutely beauty. Love that. That is like
Yeah, yeah.
mwah. Anything with a
It looks
cigar
good.
or cars or whatever, a bottle of scotch. Those are masterpieces. Dogs playing poker. I have only the finest
Yeah,
taste. So
yeah, man. You know that we were missing here. You know, a yacht. Should
a
put a yacht
yacht.
in
There you
here.
go.
Yeah, yeah. It should be like really.
Well, I
Yeah.
think the next one's going to be with a scuba diver in. I think Stephen. That's
The
Hey,
next,
it's
the
never
next
too
one.
late.
It's never too late. That's right. We could put a little scuba diver in there getting eaten by a shark. So
It's an old painting, so we can always change it, huh?
yeah.
there's nothing. That is one of those. There's nothing to change with that painting.
No.
That painting
No.
is absolutely perfection.
Yeah, I like
So
I like
Yeah.
it.
You
I like
leave
it
it,
too.
Rusty, because you've painted it on the show and we've seen it develop.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna
That's it.
leave it.
That's it.
All right,
Yeah,
it
that
looks
is
good, right?
Yeah,
It
it
looks
looks
Yeah.
good. My
okay.
friend, that looks excellent.
It's my first. It's my first time doing landscape, so it's not really my. And I did my best.
Well,
My friend, you
well,
did a great job with it. There's no, don't like, whatchamacallit. Don't sell yourself anything. That's a beautiful painting.
yeah.
Yeah, thank you
So
guys. Thank you.
that's awesome.
Well,
That
that was
is beauty.
an exciting ending then to Rusty Art number one, show
Yeah,
101.
for 101, yeah. And
We look
anybody who
forward.
buys it, and Rusty, are you going to use that in your show and coming up in June?
Yeah, this one
Yeah.
I don't know yet, man. I still have a lot of work. I
Okay.
still have a lot of work. You can see here. I'm
Yep.
doing this one, this big one, and this on top there. That one. Still got a lot of work, man.
You got tons of stuff coming for your show.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
So I have a choice. Then I have to pick which one the best for. Because you never know the vibe of the people
Of the
there, or I don't
audience.
know.
Right.
Well, the thing about this one you've just painted is it has a story. So if it gets called Show 101, people can say, "Why is it called that?" You say, "Well, because I painted it live on the Rusty Art
Sure, wanna?
show on the 12 Arts channel." So, hey, what about Providence?
So, and the other thing is, if you take that to the show and nobody buys it, after the show, you and I'll talk, because that's going to end up, if nobody buys it, that definitely is ending up on the wall next to the Rusty Haze painting. So that's all I can say. So my whole
Yeah, the other
collection
one
is
is
getting,
better.
huh?
The other one was better.
All right. Well, if the other one was better than this, can't end up in my collection. Is not as good. Sorry. So, but no, but that's a beautiful, beautiful piece, my friend. So we're glad you did. So once again, everybody, March 8th will be Rusty's next show. Subscribe and like if you want to pin the paint live, so you can ask questions or give him ideas or whatever it might be. Put it in the comment section, and if we get enough comments, 3, then we will go live with Rusty, and he will paint live, and once a month, he will teach you what to paint or take your ideas and your suggestions. So I like that a lot. That's a beautiful, I still think I just think it's very cool. So maybe there'll be a cigar aficionado that will like it. Oh, we got an ending. I feel like we're like the Beatles.
See you guys.